Welcome to Khwarazmian, and welcome back to my Holy Roman Empire campaign for the Medieval Kingdoms 1212 mod for the Attila Total War, where we're going to continue from last time. Where right now, we've been able to, at this point, kind of stabilize the Empire. Right now, where is it again? There it is, public order. So public order-wise, most territories we have, besides like Tunis, but we don't care about Tunis, are doing fine. So what we're going to be doing is, I think we're going to start the whole pushing on into the Pope now, because at this point in time, I think we might want to get rid of these guys a little bit too, but essentially we can kind of use that as the reason why we're pushing on into the Pope. And I'll try and be a benevolent overlord to try and offer Aragorn and Nerevar peace treaties, and if they don't accept that, I'm gonna march on in, conquer them all, make them my vassal, and then I'll just force them to trade with me. That's the plan right now. So at the moment right now, we have it so we've got some stuff over here where they really love attacking this city. Forgot to do the increase assault thing, that's okay. But yeah, you guys really like to attack this city. I will try and repair everything for right now. So try and do that. And they're currently sieging over here. I have at least like 6 more turns. I'm going to let them see if they're going to attack there. I'll give them some chances. If these forces are destroyed and I can actually get peace treaties with them, I will offer them and I hope they accept them. If they do not, if these armies die, I'm going to just kill them. Because technically what I'm basically waiting for is I want this building to finish. That way we at least have some basic garrisons so they can't just walk on into the cities again. So if they don't give me a peace treaty by the time this repairs, I'm gonna just conquer this area, and I'm probably just gonna force them to be my vassals. That's my plan. And I can technically do the same thing also probably over here when we're starting to push on into this land. I think at least with over here, conquer this if they don't listen to me, force them to be my vassals. But over here, I do like the idea of like actively pushing all the way to Jerusalem and holding ourselves. So I think that sounds more interesting to me. So at the moment, though, I know this army here, I kind of want to have more siege armies. I really do. I like these armies here. These are good for field battles. But I've been having way more fun with our siege armies. At the moment right now, where are they all again? Because armies, faction ownership, yeah. Because there's like an army over there. Hopefully you guys don't need to be here for very much longer. I know a lot of these areas over here need to be converted. Because I need to keep trying to get more. If I can get you guys out of here, which right now you're at 22% or 22 for military presence. If I just build up the Baker's Guild, you'll be able to move out of here. And then I'll be able to move this army out again. I am curious if the Mongols are ever going to want to fight me over here or not. I mean, I hope that we can kind of just be safe with our eastern borders here. That's my hope. Let's get some more stuff here. More research rate. You guys are good. I'm trying to just get whatever we can for more research rate and just more trade stuff. But essentially, yeah. We're going to be trying to see, like, what's going on with the forces in Iberia. If they'll give me a peace treaty after I can build up the city of Bordeaux, then I will let them have this peace treaty. If not, then I'm killing them. But I think essentially right now, I can probably move this army out. So I think I'm going to get you... Well, actually... Yeah, if we're going to deal with anything right now, it's at least going to be with them. So I think I'm going to bring these armies over to the west more. So let's bring you guys over. This army doesn't need to be over here now at this point in time. Although I might want to wait until after... Because in the area you're in, at least, there's a lot more winter attrition. So I think we're going to hold off for now with that. And I know I'm doing a lot of... Once we start saving more money up again, I know I can afford another army. It's just I have so much construction I have to do. That's why I can't. I haven't been able to save up any money. So once we get to the point of me to be able to save money again, I'm going to then actually try and get another army. And I'm going to make it be another siege force, because I am having a lot of fun with those armies. Because they do really well against the enemy armies. Also, especially, they're really good for defensive fights here. But no, let's just kind of just see like what you guys are going to be doing right now with these fights here. I'm expecting they might attack Bordeaux this turn. Look at that. So you guys are going to offer me a peace treaty here. I will accept it. I have no reason to fight you, the Kingdom of Nerevar. If you want to fight me, I will, and I will kick your ass, as I have done time and time again. So what we'll do for right now is I still need to wait for Bordeaux. Still going to wait for Bordeaux until that area is doing a little bit better in terms of we need to wait for the construction. Once it's converted over, I can move that army out of there, more than likely. And I say we start trying to have it, so I'm taking Rome. I am claiming our birthright as our kingdom. We believe that cooperation. And we're going for Rome today, and we're going to start that whole massive push east. Because as long as Nerevar and Aragorn leave me alone, I will leave them alone. But if they start shit, I will kill them. At this point in time, we are the Holy Roman Empire. We need to now claim the... You can take this. I don't want Tunis. We now need to claim the Holy and Roman part of it. So we're going to start with the Holy. Yeah, this is fine. This is a city I did not want. We do not want Tunis right now. It's just not a good city for us. Also, I had a population surplus last turn, and I forgot to check what the fuck it was. Shit. Let's see. So you guys here... You can use some more public order. So I want to get the building that reduces maintenance costs at some point, but we can probably have it so... I don't want that too at some point too. I'm probably just going to go with this. More defenses, use up a little bit of food. You guys have plenty of food. So I'll go with that. Give some good public order, gives us better garrisons. And then what do we got else going on? We got a worthy bride here. That's a good trait. I will give my blessing. Oh, what city was I missing that had a population growth that I just ignored last turn? I do need to remember first if anything to repair this stuff. Well, if you guys don't decide to just try and raid my shit around there. Also, before I forget, I should remember to... Yeah, we have just enough food for that. Just enough food for that. Where was the other city that had a growth? It's going to take me so long to get my economy to the point where, like, I actually start saving money again. What fucking city was it? Didn't start with... I think it was this one. Yeah, it was you. You do not have your sanitation building yet. Yeah, let's grab that. That's always good. And you already have this building, so it's going to reduce the maintenance cost already. So that's great. Okay. Then we're making a little bit more money. What else do we want to get for right now? Because we're trying to just kind of finish up buildings. You guys do have enough food that I will want to try and upgrade this. Because it gives me money. It gives you money. Does reduce maintenance cost, which is always good to get. Because it saves me some money. And then also the adjacent construction cost stuff does work. So slowly but surely we can kind of get more of my territory just all over the place to kind of just circle jerk boost up their construction reduction, which is great, or cost reduction. So that'll be good. Okay, so I think so since we do not need you guys to come over to the west now, I will have you go stay in Belgrade. Just get these areas to be a bit happier so it's easier to get them to grow more. So try and do that. And then I want to have it so that these siege armies are going to be the ones, especially the Pope's Will. The Pope's Will has to be the forces that go for Rome. That's the plan for right now. It's just trying to get these guys into position. And at the moment... I'm just curious. Okay, I'm not able to recruit siege equivalent around there. Because I might take those, like, tiny little armies. Again, I'm just curious to see, like, if... Because we're at least going to do 4 turns. 4 turns of just kind of sitting about, getting stuff in position, trying to see what they want to do. Because if they'll leave me alone, I'm hoping that this is going to start improving. It is. It says it's improving. Military actions against you, that's your own damn fault. I did not want to fight you. I want to trade with you guys. Like Aragorn, I want to trade with you guys. It's moderate. So if I offer them some money, I think I might be able to actually get that trade there. Because I want that. I can't trade with Portugal right now, sadly. Wish I could. But hopefully we give them some time. The relations will improve. And then I can take these 2 armies, push on in to Rome with them. And then from there, I'm just going to start massively conquering all this shit over here. I will have to like break my trade agreements with some of you guys. Oh, I make like 3K from you guys. I want to do this like one at a time, and I'll pick people that I'm not trading with. So like Epirus will be one of the first people I kill, because I'm not trading with you. I am trading with the Latin Empire. I make 7k from you guys. Technically, I know when I break my trade, I'll be able to kind of bring that trade to other factions. Kingdom of Georgia, I might actually leave alone, because I don't need to push all the way through, and I can possibly try and trade other territory for them. Like the Kingdom of Georgia, I think is a good one to try and work with, because those guys I'd like to keep as trade. I just would basically want to take like one cities from them, so I could like, I just want to have like a continuous line. So if we trade some other city, I think that could work. Yeah, if we like trade like this city, for this one, then I might be able to have it so I can have my nice borders, not have to fight you guys, and then I can just, yeah, push on in and start conquering the Middle East. So we can try that. With me taking out the Pope, I'm curious on how it's going to work for our diplomatic relations with a lot of people, especially the Catholic factions. Like, you guys might just get pissed off again. So I might still need to go with the idea of conquering you guys, but we'll test out and see what's going to go on first with us taking out the Pope. Because you guys are still trespassing over there, so you guys still might... Yeah, you're raiding around here. Yeah, I still might go after you guys. Lost my trade with you guys. Yeah, there's so much raiding around here. This is the pretenders, but they'll go away. Yeah, no, Nerevar is still raiding me, so they might actually... Might still want to go get rid of them. Okay. I wish I had more money. Because I do not mind the idea of us like having it. So also could let me fix my border guard right here. I'd probably just take Paris. Because I'd basically like, I'd take them out, I'd conquer them, and then I just make them into vassals. That way I can get to keep trading with them too. Because right now, research-wise, I'm 16 turns away from this, so we'll be able to upgrade our units. I still kind of want to wait for that until before we go after Rome, because then we can kind of really see the new units while we're going for Rome. So let's try and focus specifically. So on all of our construction right now, I only want to do stuff that's going to give me more research rate. So we can try and just boost up our research rate even faster by only focusing on that. And then maybe we can try and have it so that way I can get the stuff built up sooner. It's already building that up there. Because I want to get to that research as soon as possible. And it lets me have it so that if I'm focusing down just one building type, it'll be easier for me to just slowly but surely make sure those are all built up. So, like, yeah, here's another one. Yeah, and that's about all the money we've got right now. Actually, this one. If you're able to get that one. Okay, now that's about all the money we have right there. But, essentially, I feel like I am just going to be fighting you guys again. Like, I'm not opposed to just leaving you guys alone. But you guys aren't the same way towards me. Like, I'm not opposed to having it so that, like, I can get most of my money from trade. Like, as long as you guys are long-term partners, I will still slowly but surely, like, make more money from you guys. Like, Sweden here, I make 1,200 from. I know the biggest issue is the fact that you guys just aren't as large of factions. Like, I'm making more from, like, you guys because you have, like, 11 regions. Like, I make 7k from you. Longer partnership. I make 3k from just wine alone from you guys. Serbia, I make 1,000 from wine. So, like, we make a good chunk of money from wine. And then it's the long-term partnership stuff. I make 200 from wine from you guys. You guys, I make another 1,000 wine from you guys. It's you have 5 territories. This is just based on... You guys also have 5. Okay, yeah, no, so I make about... It looks like 200 gold per city you guys have. So the larger you guys are, the more I make. So I'd probably make from Nerevar technically 1,700? Not exactly. Is there anybody that I'm trading with that has a 7-2 so I can see? Ah, you guys actually like me a lot. I would like to trade with you. God, I can make so much money from you guys. But I want Jerusalem. That's the whole point of this campaign right now, is I want Jerusalem. That's the issue with, like, focusing so much on the wine. I really am incentivized to focus on trade. Which then means it's not, I don't make as much money when I do want to do world conquest, but I don't know if we're trying to do world conquest. I haven't done world conquest, like, I could actually almost just do that with this mod, with this faction. Because I didn't do it with the Byzantines. The Byzantines, I made sure I specifically controlled only the stuff that was considered basically the Roman Empire, But if we just literally just conquered everything, just everything as the Byzantine, as the Holy Roman Empire, I could see it. I could see that. And then it would make it so I don't have to worry as much about the trade stuff. You guys just really want the smoke. Okay, let's see. So you guys have a population surplus here. That's now maxed. Beautiful. So the last building we want to put here. I don't have food. But if I upgraded this, which I just need the research for that, I'd be able to get enough food. So that'll give me another 30 food if we did that. Okay. If I don't want... Let's see. I don't have the maintenance reduction building. But that uses food. Yeah, because that uses food, and I want this to switch over with this at some point. I don't have the nobility building, but that makes it so we have... Like, we don't need public order in this area. The university was switched out for something. We already have the coaching in. The printing house. We already have this. We've got the Baker's Guild already. I don't have another food building, but again, we need more... Well, I could just get the food building. Like, our public order is doing okay. And when I switch this over to the Gibbet building, once we finish up all of our research, that will... Yeah, I think we're just getting more food. Because we don't need a public order, I think we'll get the more food around here. Although that's with our governor, isn't it, specifically? Because this is an area that does have a governor right now. No. Actually, no. This one does not have a governor. Okay, so no, that's fine. So yeah, get the food. We have one city finally finished up. And then, yeah, minus 10%. Yeah, so yeah, once you guys get this food building, we'll have it so we'll get another one that has a lot of animal husbandry, because that'll benefit the most from this. And then, yeah, one city is finally fully completed. Yeah, you guys just continuously raid this stuff. Yeah, you guys really just want me to fight you guys. Okay. Let's keep going around, though, for my cities, and we're just going to keep upgrading things that give us more research rate. That's what I want to focus on for right now. Just spam up all those, because most of the cities are doing pretty okay. And if we can just get a little bit more research here and there, let's do it. Because that'll be a great way to kind of speed this up a little bit. Yeah, you already have a sanitation building there. You do not have a sanitation building there yet. So we can get... Greater Poland's okay. We have it maxed out. Lesser Poland can get one. I think we actually have most of those upgraded. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. I know it's only a 1% per, but it does build up over time slowly. Yeah, you just keep that as that is. This doesn't have sanitation, so now we're upgrading that. Let's see, a couple more areas. Normandy. Yeah, because it may only be 1% per, but it slowly does build up. Because currently I'm at research rate for 449 at the moment. 15 turns until we can get this. And then I'll have to make sure to close the game down, open it back up, because I'm going to need to adjust the faction leader thing for that. Also, I need to remember to actually move this army. I keep forgetting to just have you move, and you just keep sitting here doing nothing. So you can make your way over here, because I do want to move this army up. Because I feel like we're just going to go to war with these guys. I feel like just conquer these guys, conquer Iberia. And I can still go with the idea of turning them into vassals, and if I wanted to go with a world conquest idea, we could just vassalize them later on. Annex them, I mean, later on. We could technically try and do that. Unless we want to just go with the idea of just go with conquest and go specifically, like, slowly make my way over to Jerusalem, which I know is going to take a while because we have to like convert these areas too. So that's going to slow that expansion down over that way, sadly. Let's see, we've got another population surplus. Armenia. Let's see, you guys here. You have a lot of food. I think for right now, we're just going to get the research building. So let's go grab that for you guys. Keep still having more raiding around there. Seljuks, Bulgaria, you guys are dead. Now let's double check if we finished up. Yeah, none of those are level 3. Again, we're going to just keep focusing on the sanitation buildings for right now. as they keep giving us more and more research rate. Got a lot of different traits. Holy shit. Okay, food shortages end. Beautiful. So you guys now make a little bit more money, and then I'll just have it so now let's go with... Let's see, this one makes just 100. This one makes 260 technically. So the sheep herd would make more, so I'll go with that. And then Lesser Poland has got their food situation figured out. Beautiful, okay. And then, so we are closer to the bottom now. So let's go from here to see if anybody else needs more of the sanitation's buildings upgraded. You do. You guys have the rating, that's why you guys have just net 0. Here, Tuscany had one. You've got one. Switzerland. I think that's... Yeah, I believe that is almost all of them. Sicily, Saxony. Yeah, you guys are good there. Yeah, once I see another one that's being constructed, we'll know that we've doubled back already. Okay, so now we have. So now we've constructed every single one of those. That'll get us a little bit more research rate because we're at 455 now. It's getting up there faster. Like, we already have it at a pretty good rate. But no, I think so for right now. Let's see. This is, okay, so that has now been converted. Okay, so now we actually have a proper garrison there. So, I think you've spent enough time here. I just wanted to have you kind of grow that up a little bit. And let's now start moving these armies over. And let's see if I can avoid taking damage here. I'm going to move these guys up because we're going to have it. So we're going to just go full bore and just conquer them. So we'll bring these two armies over and we will start trying to focus on these guys. I'll start with, I actually might start with instead Aragon first. Because you guys are the ones that border me. Are you guys allied to each other? Yeah, you are. Well, okay, so I could start here. Boom, boom. Toulouse is one region. And I think I'd conquer and I'd have at least all of this is mine. And I'd probably just try and turn you guys into vassals. Also, I could have it so instead I just attack Toulouse. Because you guys actually might trade with me.
Hail. As requested,
you now actually want to trade with me.
And undoubtedly noble requests.
Nerevar just needs to stop raiding my shit. It is improving. It was improving to +1 before, now it's improving to +5. If anything at all, we can move these armies over, just so we can have somebody watching these borders, just in case. Because I do want to go to the war with the Pope. But I also still want to, like, I'm basically giving them 14 turns to see what we're doing. Because I want to replace our unit types and then go after the Pope. But that's just still going to take a while. Okay, building-wise, let's see what else we can get. So now if we're not focusing on those buildings, let's now just focus on bakeries. So we're just going to pick one building type at a time and just focus that one up until those are all maxed out in all my cities. Because, hey, these give me more money and more animal husbandry money and then sanitation and public order. So, like, hey, let's focus on all those now. And I just need to remind myself that we held off on Bohemia last time. Because that rating's not stopping. If they don't stop by the time I get my other armies over here, I might just go with the idea of just conquering them. Like, yeah, I can technically get this trade. It'd be great. But also, I'm kind of... Because they're just depopulating my city as they're doing that. Because Bordeaux... It is losing a pretty significant amount every time. And I don't want that. Okay, some of you guys didn't finish up some hospitals, so we'll upgrade those if they're available. So, like this. This one just finished as well. Because we still want to focus primarily on research rate if we possibly can. So, there we go, a little bit there. Research rate is now up to, it went down tiny a little bit. I think we lost a trait. Did we? I'm kind of sad that we don't have access to the Holy Roman Empire decrees anymore now that we unified everybody, but it makes sense. But you know, we are left on Bohemia, so we'll keep upgrading now the bakeries. So focus on just upgrading bakeries at the moment now. And then anytime we see that some of the buildings have finished up that give more sanitation, I will then upgrade those again in the following turns. We'll focus all of our money just into bakeries because those give a significant increase to money. Slowly but surely. Don't think we have many, and this is the, yes, the tavern building. Which honestly wouldn't be the worst thing to upgrade around here. Because you guys make a decent amount of money from, how are you guys doing? Yeah, food-wise, public order, and school-wise, you're fine. So grab that. And I'm trying to primarily do the bakers, but we'll grab those as well. Here's another one, and that should be all the money we have for right now. Although, actually, maybe before we did bakers, technically I should do the, if we do the guilds first. If we upgrade as many of those as we possibly can, we get as much construction cost reduction. Tempted. Very tempted about that. And actually, maybe we'll do that instead of the guilds. But no, I say for right now, let's keep bringing these guys over here. And then what I can probably do is at least just like, hey, hit you guys, hit you, offer them a peace treaty. I might just conquer all of Iberia, honestly. Maybe I'll leave them alive with the land they have down here, but I think Iberia, we conquer all of that ourselves. Because you guys, I don't want to fight you, but you're just being bitches about it, and like you guys are doing up, it's just, you guys are still raiding me here with Nerevar. Like, it is improving. It's just taking way too goddamn long to improve. Okay, we still have that regional rating going on. Let's see, religious change. Here's our war, and then yeah, Serbia. Okay. So let's see, hospital, that's level 4, level 4. Level 4, level 3. Create that. That's level 1, level 4, level 3. And hospital level 4. Okay, so there we go. Another crusade. Oh, it's for Jerusalem this time. I kind of want to. But also, again, I like the idea of us doing that. Like, if I go, I will succeed. Oh, you guys stopped raiding me here. Fucking finally. That's the other thing I kind of feel bad about the Crusades. Is if I go, I should be able to succeed. But if the AI goes, they just very rarely do. Of course, you guys back off as soon as I'm now bringing more of these guys over. Well, if anything, we're still trying to prepare for the stuff with specifically more Rome. Which at this point in time, it's down to 12 turns now at this point in time. So it's getting there. Are there any other areas that, like, I'd want to... Let's see. If there are any areas that I can upgrade... I do think, like, right now, though, we're going to switch from upgrading the bakers, and we're going to start upgrading, if anything, the bricklayers guilds. Because then we can have it so, well, yeah, start getting a little bit more... It still gives me more money. Does have it so we have the maintenance reduction. And then also has the construction cost reduction, which if I can just get a bunch of areas that each have these, slowly but surely, and if anything, maybe I should focus more on, like... So I know Frankfurt has one. Like, this thing costs 3,200, which is pretty good. I know that's also because we have a good governor in the area, too. But, like, I have to, so we focus more around areas that I know already have one. So, like, I know you have one. This area I was going to get the research building for right now. So we'll do that. You already have one of these maxed out. Antwerp doesn't. You, though, I'll get this, again, because we're going to have some areas that have them already. Try and upgrade them more. You have enough food? Yes, you do. Now we can try and get the most out of these. You already have that one upgraded. This one doesn't matter for you guys. Sanitation is struggling a little bit. It's at -1. Should be fine. Because this has to be level 2 for this. It should be okay. It's 2% chance of outbreak. It's fine. So we've got that. You don't have any there. Yeah, the only issue with that idea is there's not a lot of you guys all bunched up around each other that have these already. A little bit there. because some of you guys just haven't been able to grow as cities enough. Also, Turin's still pissed. I forgot about that. Let's see. I'm going to disband these guys. You can go to Turin for a second, and then just grab me some peasants. Just grab some peasants to be able to make that area a little bit happier. We need to wait until it grows, until we can do more with it. But I think that'll be good for right now there. Yeah, I just need to make up my goddamn mind if I want to attack these guys or if I want to ignore them and go after the Pope. Because I'm basically giving myself until we finish up this the lance units. Which, now that these guys are outside, I might just come back to you guys in 12 turns. Because not much is going to happen in 12 turns. I can just finish up this research, come back to you guys once we've finished it, and then I say we attack the Pope. Because essentially what I'll do for right now is, at least, I'll put these guys over here into these cities so they can watch over them for now. And then I can get the siege armies, once they're upgraded, get them ready, and we just start off with the Siege of Rome. Okay, a couple turns have passed. We've now finished up our research for the military building stuff. So, the military research stuff. So now we're going to have it, so what I'll do is I'll at least grab the armory. But then after this, I've been able to get my research rate up to 548%. I'm then going to have it so we'll actually finish up all of our other stuff. Because I do want to make sure that we get all of our civic tree finished up, but I want to get the armor first. So we'll do that. But now, at this point in time, since I'm not going to be able to get the upgrades for you guys anyways for before the siege, now we upgrade our units. So we get a pretty significant boost to our armor and missile block chains on our general's bodyguards. Spearmen, damn, that's a huge, insane bonus for you guys. Damage will go up quite a bit. Melee attack will go down, actually. Defense will go up significantly. Because now you guys are Pavis Spearmen. Yeah, pretty significant bonuses for you guys. We've seen what these guys look like before. They're going to become the same units now, basically. So we got that, and then my Axemen. Let's see. So you guys, by God, their default attack, melee attack, is going to go up to the boosted version when I use your ability. That's insane. Health goes up quite a bit. Missile block chance is nice. Melee defense goes up a little bit, too. These guys are going to just be nasty. Oh, so nasty. Okay, so we got to upgrade all of you guys. And then my archers, not as big of a change, because again, you guys aren't in melee as much. So that's not as big of a thing for you guys. I don't know if we've seen the Ruta Bruter in the past as well. And then these are all the exact same units, except for just this one guy, which is our own cav unit. Which that's a decent upgrade as well for you. Okay, so we've got that, and then the only other unit that's unique, so the Bannerets. Yeah, Bannerets get a pretty nice bonus as well. And we're going to start off with the fact that now that we have all these units, crossbows. Yeah, it's always usually armor is the biggest thing in weapon damage for you guys. But there we go. So grab all of that. Just need to upgrade all the armies. I do like the Pavis Spearmen. They actually feel like they're going to be far better in melee now. But I've got all of you guys. My economy's also just doing way better. I did accept some trade while we were doing this. So I'm currently trading with the Iobids. Eventually I will kill them. So I'll have to break that trade. But initially right now it's beneficial for us to have it. So we will. But there we go. So that's all of you. That's all the major forces. All my other armies are smaller forces. So I've pretty much upgraded everybody. It does allow us to see like some of our other smaller units. Not as drastic of a change for you guys. Yeah, not nearly as much for you guys either. Yep, you guys actually literally don't change at all. Commander. Peasants never change. They're peasants. Peasants aren't going to be upgraded. And then again, these are the same units we already had before. But no, I like the upgraded units, so we've now at least got the first wave of upgrades. Oh yeah, I was still trying to make this army too. I actually think I might switch this to be more of a siege army because I was making that. So I'm actually going to disband these guys, disband the crossbows, because if we're going to have it so you guys are a siege army, we'll want archers instead. And we'll want more axemen. So yeah, you guys can upgrade all those. And then I think it's just, yeah, this general needs to be upgraded as well. And then that's it. So now we get to have fun and do the Siege of Rome. Beautiful. So let's get on in here. Hi, Mr. Pope Man. Actually, I should have remembered to break my agreements that I had with you if I had any. I'm trading with you. And you like me. And I have non-aggression pact.
Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, I should have remembered to break all that. But I didn't. So, hi, Mr. Pope Man. Time to die, Mr. Pope Man. Because now, I'm not going to ask Sweden to help me here. Now is the time. Yeah, I'm not technically untrustworthy. Oh no. Now is the time for us to become a proper. We're going to claim the holy pot of our Holy Roman Empire. Got this ability again there. That's fine. Yeah, because I did actually upgrade it. So currently my faction leader is not leading armies, so we don't get to notice this as much. But I did switch out the mod for the one that's in the right era. But let's do this. We got the Siege of Rome here. We're going to claim the city here, and then I'll see how everyone feels about me taking Rome. Depending on how this goes, we might just go conquer all of Iberia as well, because why not? If they don't mind me, and they'll leave me and they'll stay happy with me, I will start trying to trade with the forces in Iberia, as opposed to going to war with them. But let's get on in here. There's a decent amount of them. They've got over 5,000 guys by default just with the reinforcing armies and the garrison. So there's quite a bit here. But we have 2 full stacks here around this area. I should have a pretty good chance to just push on in here without too much damage. And we now get to show off the new units. Okay. Now to get on in here. Conditions are good. So I am a little worried about the fact that like our reinforcing artillery pieces won't really be able to do much. I think technically they'll plop down like right here where they spawn, but they won't be able to move. Or because they're fixed artillery, they're just not going to do anything. So we might only be able to get inside with just the one piece of artillery that I have here. So I'll have to have it so that you guys kind of go off to the side a little bit. We'll at least be able to get at least the one gate. But let me kind of back up my troops here a little bit, and let's kind of look at the new units. Archers, I know I want over here. Cav, General's Bodyguard. So, for our General's Bodyguard, this is what the new General's Bodyguards look like for the, this is the late era? No, high era. So this is the General's Bodyguard. This is our other Cav General's Bodyguard, or the other Cav unit that we have. Then got, this is the Axemen now, which I like the look of you guys. Yeah. Like, you guys are already menaces on the battlefield. You're going to be even worse now. Let's see. Then we have the Spearmen here. These are the Pavis. Yeah, you guys look a little bit better than the previous version. If anything, all you guys are going to be way better about soaking up damage. And then my Archers. So there we go. Ooh, I like the look of that guy. But oh, there we go. Let's get on in here. Start the battle. And let's claim Rome. So you guys, yeah, first break down that gate, and then I'll have you guys break down towers. Archers, maybe you guys go into throw shot. And probably have you guys maybe make your way up over here a little bit. And again, oh, they do have reinforcements outside the city, actually, too. So I actually want to probably kill those guys off before they get onto the map. Or so before they get into the city. So let's move you guys over here. Archers... Let's just you guys as well. Spearmen, try and go here. And at least try and have my General's Bodyguard kind of get over here too. Because now all these units we're fighting are, no, they're now higher units too. So we are now only even with them. Let's see, gates. You guys been missing that badly so far? I think you guys have just been missing that badly. Oh no, those gates are taking a while. That's actually not good. Okay, archers are the only ones in position just now. I don't like this. Probably gonna get a good charge with your General's Bodyguard. I'll try and get in here with my Cav. You're gonna get one good charge. Yeah, Charge on in here with you. And now try and pull the archers out. Now that we have somebody to kind of hold them at bay. So that guy took some damage. No, these gates are taking way longer to destroy. Okay, yeah, just try and get that archer out of there. Hopefully he's not going to break. They need to move the other archers out. They can at least try and outrun the infantry. So you guys need to try and move on up here. Try and go towards that swordsman. Yeah, try and get these archers out of the way. They weren't going to be able to get away from that cav. Get you guys over here to help out too. Archers out if you can. Okay, yeah, they'll get away. Yeah, no, now we have our high era units versus their era units. So now we're at least catching up now, at least. But you guys... And I'm surprised you guys still did as well as you did even before I was able to get you guys to high era, which is good. Let's see. And you guys still have the charge ability. How much does that make your melee attack go up to? 121. Jesus Christ. You guys now at least also have the brace ranks too, which is actually really good. But no, the charge... Getting you guys up to 120 melee attack is kind of insane. Okay, that Jones bodyguard. Yeah, these guys are breaking. Let's see. Get you guys to move up as well. You guys should technically also try and use your ability if you haven't already. There we go. Yeah, it looks like the artillery pieces just aren't going to make their way over here. Enemy general's dead. I'm going to actually try and have you guys... walk over here, and I think I can just have the axemen try and break down the gates. So they can walk on in over there. Yeah, the units are dying here. My general and my cav try and run people down that are broken. But everybody else... Let's get you guys to kind of casually walk over here. Walk over there. Archers, let's group you guys back up. Yeah, those gates are taking forever. I'm glad I'm going to be able to reload my ammo, because otherwise it is taking it way too long to try and break this gatehouse slash the gate down. Yeah, at least we're getting these guys outside here pretty nicely, so we can try and move on up, go here. Let's see, Cav. This guy's down. I need to get him below 7 if I can. Now, these axemen are doing great. You guys do a really good amount of damage. Yeah, 1 in 19 here, 44. Now, the fact that your guys' melee attack is as high as it was before, when I would give you guys the boost with your ability, that's kind of crazy to me. I try and take out that other standard ability, standard there. So try and go for that. These guys try and go around the side. And I'll have to do a reload, but yeah, I'll have this for right now. You guys are just stuck there. Can't get you on the map. That's okay. At least we have the one. I don't. I think if we have a so these axemen, you guys casually walk towards the gate there and try and break it down. I will need to reload. Oh, just barely. Okay, now try and get rid of the towers if you guys can. Just need you guys to reload. Once you can fire again, I'll have you focus down the towers now. And then I might have you guys break a gate down, or maybe just break down the towers. I was like, right now at least, you guys are doing great. If you guys do have your ability, make sure to use it. I'll just give you guys way more melee attack. There. Yeah, most of these guys are just breaking. General, did you still not get that guy? Okay, he's now at 7. They have more reinforcements coming in. So Cab, you need to go focus down the crossbows here and probably try and get you into melee with those Cab units there. This section's good. You guys are making your way over. And at least we now have a breach. I'd just like to get rid of the towers if possible. And also, actually, I was reminded, because this was brought up in the comments, that technically the reason why the buildings maybe aren't burning is since these are custom models, they might not literally actually have like the enabled, oh, they can burn. So that makes a lot of sense. Which is kind of sad, though, because, like, the idea of me being able to use my artillery pieces to really focus down, like, burning down the city to reduce their morale and their melee defense and stuff like that. It's kind of sad that I won't be able to really do that. Get on in here. Yeah, run down all these guys. We'll finish these guys up. And then how are you guys' morale doing, too? I didn't pay attention to your guys' morale. What your baseline was. Yeah, no, they're doing really well there, still. There was one tower. And then once this one's down, I'll let you guys just, yeah, open fire at will, whatever you want to shoot. And I'll switch you guys to the flaming shot. That way we can try and have it so you might get damage on the city. Possibly. Ah, damn it. Oh, these cav units got through. They just run past. Oh, no, it's a different one. That's why. Okay, you guys try and get over here. This is at least an early era cav unit, so they're not going to do as much. Yeah, this guy won't be doing as much damage. He's actually about to break, so I'll still just trying to get the spearmen to help out over there. I can ignore these guys. Let's get you guys to reform up. And then I think we'll have you guys rest a little. Actually, most of you guys are fine. I think just start walking towards the gates. Just start running over there. Cav's doing great. All the spearmen, basically. Yeah, okay, those guys broke. Spearmen and archers for right now. Let's get you guys to help out over here, because they do have a lot of Cav still alive. Probably want to use the other Jones bodyguard and Cav to try and get rid of this guy. So do that. Yeah, just get some reinforcements over there. Now we need to start walking into the city. So they're starting to unload into us here as we're trying to cross the bridge. I'm going to rush in over, and we're going to start trying to see if we can break down the gates. Get you guys in here. At the moment right now, archers, you guys are close enough. I think I might be able to get you. Throw shot, go here, and you might be able to give some support. Then we have it so at the moment, I am pushing on in, or about to be pushing on in over here with you guys. So we can start pushing into the gate here. There's a lot of guys. Trying to select the different units with each of you so we can actually force our way in. There we go. And then all of you guys charge in. Into the breach. And hopefully you guys just slaughter these guys in melee. Number-wise, let's see, how are we doing so far? They've lost over 3,000 guys. I've only lost 300 so far. Like, that's not bad. Yeah, because you guys need to start just pushing on in here. They're almost dead over here with all the reinforcements. I don't think they have much left now. And then essentially it's just you guys here. And move up. Took some damage. Oh, they actually, like, let me open the gates. Oh, thank you for that. Yeah, that way it'll be easier because the gates are almost down here. Then I can properly move through here with you guys. And technically we're kind of equidistant to the capture point with any of my armies. I feel like we're just going to get them to all break. I don't know if we're going to get to the city center. Because this is slowly pushing it up. That's good. I'm doing over here. Oh, yeah, no, their kill, the amount of kills on their side is going up quite nicely. 300 kills on this guy already. It seems to be the highest one so far is 300 kills. 279. All pretty good. Okay, I think we can try and move. Yeah. Let's see. You guys might. Yeah, I'm going to let you guys recover. So, kind of move away from that blob of units. I'll let these guys make their way over and switch you on to throw shot. Walk over here. Casually walk. Cav, I'll have you guys rest up, and then you can join on in. The gate's done over here yet. Just about. The gates are now destroyed, so now I can properly, like, give commands here to the axemen on the side. So that we can try and get in melee here. Spare. Got some guys over here. More of you go over here. Try and push forward. Start trying to kill these guys. Ideally, we'll take the towers out before we try and go up onto the walls. Because otherwise, I know we will take some damage from that. Okay, I think, because it's about to go up. Right about there. Okay, I did take a little bit of damage. But I think they took more. Yeah, like these guys are almost dead. There's like only like one guy in each of those units almost. Okay. So you guys keep reaching there. Casualty-wise, yeah, we've now lost 700 there, so now it's going up a little bit more in their favor. Partially, I think, just because of that tower stuff. You guys are being shot at significantly. Need you guys to push in through these infantry units. They're getting some good shots with those crossbows. Hey, trebuchets. Yeah, can you hit that spot? I know you're not doing shit with flaming shots. Trying to see if you can hit those crossbows. If we can get those guys to stop firing, we can minimize casualties. And I can just keep reloading you guys if I need to. Over here, yeah, you guys take a rest, because you guys are pretty winded. This side's doing really well. So even if the other side's kind of struggling a little bit, you guys are pushing in here quite nicely. Yeah, they're losing here. That's good. I'll try and see if I can take that morale point with you guys. Let's reload my trebuchets. Because you guys can at least get these shots over here to get these guys to stop firing into us. Then my infantry should start winning over here, especially. We have 13 more seconds. And then I can get this bonus here. Because bonus versus infantry will be great. More melee attack will be great. So there we go. Use the ability, and then hopefully you guys start pushing in there a bit faster. Yeah, fuck off with your trebuchet. Fuck off with these guys. I do not want your crossbows to just freely shoot me right now. So I can keep trying to hit those guys, because I know you guys just do no damage to the walls. Otherwise, I'd break a section down with the wall with the trebuchets if I could. They just take way too much ammo to do. And you guys at least over here. At least this side's doing really well. I can get you guys trying to remember to actually flank. So I'll get you guys to kind of go over here. These archers I'm going to probably want to put on the walls. So get you guys up on the walls, and then you guys have a better angle to just shoot enemies. There, and there. Yeah, they're down to less than 3,000 guys now. Some of you guys aren't moving. Does look like we're making better progress over here now. Because the trebuchets, I'm having you guys, yeah, fire into these crossbows. And hey, some things are starting on fire. So, like, yeah, these guys aren't getting as many shots now. I wonder how well you guys would be at shooting this spot. Yeah, you're technically trying to shoot through the gates. I don't think it'll work as well as it does defensively. It's kind of a shame. Okay, how are you guys doing over here? Are you guys done resting? Yes. So let's try and get you guys over here. As my cav charging through and helping out at the gates might help out a bit. Yeah, you guys are just having to try. You are pushing in more now. Yeah, far better than before. How are you guys doing on kills? 18. Not many kills on this guy. I think some of the other units have gotten more kills over here. Yeah, this guy's now about ahead now. There we go. Wait, no, you guys are still doing good damage there. Yeah, these guys are walking around. Just go over here and try and hit this guy. You're supposed to just be up on the walls. Shoot who you can. Yeah, these guys are almost through here. Yeah, because if I can have these units here. You guys go over here. Try and get to this point. Take these guys out. Flank this spot. Because I think they don't have a lot over on here. Oh no, they've got 2 more units over there. So I want to try and flank those guys if I possibly can. We just need to really, it's just basically waiting for you guys to be able to push on through here. Which some of you are just stuck. But at least their city is starting to burn now. So that way it's a bit easier for me to try and make it so that they will just give up, because their morale and melee defense will start going down. Okay, we finally made a proper breach over here now. There we go, got rid of that. So now we can start kind of spreading out a little bit more, taking out their troops on this side. And then over here, you guys haven't made as much progress. But I don't think that matters, as I think they're just all starting to break now. Question is going to be nope, everybody gave up. Beautiful. There. So now we will have Rome under our control. Question is now just going to be how much of a hornet's nest I just kick. I know if you're a Muslim faction and you take Rome, it pisses off the Catholic factions. And same thing, if you're a Catholic faction and you take Mecca, same thing happens for the Muslim factions. I just can't remember if taking Rome pisses off the Catholics. I think if anything, basically if I try and depose the Pope, then yes. But if I let him technically still be a figurehead, then they're like, okay, fine. You're fine. But there we go. A little bit of damage there, but that's not bad. And then I could technically just subjugate the Pope. But no, I think for the way we want to go about this, we want to occupy it. So there we go. So we'll occupy Rome. And then I will finish you guys off here. But there we go. I now have Rome under my control. We can take the others off with this fight here. No real damage. But there we go. But Rome is now mine. I will now start trying to convert this. So, city, repair. This will get rid of, I think. This I will as well. Silver mine, same deal. And do I want to have the blacksmith around here? The population of Rome, actually pretty good. Bonus we get around here is constant journeying of pilgrims, settlement has high walls, and then religious influence. So we don't have to worry too much about converting over here, which is great. I technically could release this as a buffer state as the papal state, which is kind of hilarious. I actually could try and turn Rome into a military production facility. I could. I don't think I will, just because it has a decent population. But I will want to get the armor upgrades at some point, and you guys didn't have those. Oh no, Syracuse. No, never mind. Syracuse has one. Never mind. No, I don't need to. So, you know, I will then, yeah, demolish this building as well. Syracuse, I'll just have to remember that, yeah, you guys need to do that. And then, yeah, I know my papal standing is technically now 0. Yes. I have been excommunicated. Diplomatic relations with the Catholic factions, yeah. The papal standing thing is actually going to be the biggest issue. But what I can try and do is... God, I almost feel like I maybe should. Because is their faction still technically alive? No, they are destroyed. God, maybe I should have made... Maybe I should make them into a vassal. Turn them in like to a little puppet. Because then I can try and have it so the Pope just loves me. I'm debating if I want to make them into a vassal. We were going to go about this anyways. It's just now. The reason our public order was doing so great before is because of the papal standing stuff. So, public order right now, a lot of areas are going to start going negative. Because you're getting a massive bonus from the papal standing. Unless I can somehow get that to go up, even if he's dead. We have a couple turns. Yeah, because like even in areas that we're doing well, it's still a bit pissed off. I want to control Rome. So if there's a way for me to make it so I can get my people standing up. Actually, how old is my faction leader? Because when I excommunicated, that's the biggest thing. So I'm 34, so I'm not going to die anytime soon. Also, I need to remember to have you guys all seek out wives. And then I know I have to start trying to also see if I can secure your loyalty. The excommunication was one of the things that was making you guys pissed off. This guy, I can't do much with you. Okay, so then we need to just have it so... Who's got some good amount of points? You've got a good amount. I'll have the wife try and secure loyalty of these guys. You can try and do that. You can't. You should be able to. So I can have you try and secure those guys' loyalty. Is there anybody else that has low loyalty right now? Not at the moment. I do not like how my dominion's not as high as I would like it to be at the moment. Probably should have it so. You're good there, but I should have it so... No, neither of you guys can rank up here. I can have you rank up to Marshal, though. And then you, I think, rank up here. Yeah, because if we can, I need to try and see if we can get our papal standing up. Easiest way I can think of would be I don't control Rome, and I make them a vassal. Which I don't know if I want. I don't want to do that. We still get to be the Holy Roman Empire because we're like, oh yeah, we're manipulating the Pope. Actually, no. I have an idea. So this is what we'll do.
At your command. Ready for battle.
So I'm going to release the Pope. And what I'll do is, for right now, I can always make them join me later through annexation. So, now that the Pope is back, to get the papal standing up higher, I will now say, hey, I'm going to give you guys money. I'm just going to keep spamming gifts at you. And I'm just going to give you guys a gift every turn until my papal standing is good again. Then, once it's maxed out, I will then just annex them. We'll try that. Because that way I think we get to have the best of both worlds. I get to have it so we will control Rome, but also I get to max out the papal standing and get that to 10. I'm still excommunicated, but we'll see. This I think works. This I think works, and we'll have to now just deal with potential implosion again, as so many of my areas are pissed off as hell because of the religious issues. So again, hopefully I can just get the papal standing up, and if I just keep giving him, I'm just gonna basically save my money and just keep spamming like a full massive gift at them every turn, and because I think that's one of the best ways to get the papal standing up, if I remember correctly. Okay, so let's see. So what do we got going on here? So Worthy Bride, I will... Yeah, that's a good trait. I'll take your hand. Yeah, loyalty is not doing great. Papal standing is still at 0. We have to get you to be positive public order. It is improving. Again, I'm just going to keep giving you payments. Every turn, I'm just going to give a generous gift. Trying to get this to go up as quickly as we can. I know slowly it will go down over time. Like the military actions is 138 right now. Treaty's broken. It's supposed to go down every turn. But yeah, we'll keep trying to have it so that I will just slowly but surely, just keep paying you guys that. And then I really need to just focus on, hopefully... Oh, did it ever go through with the... Greasing the wheels, small bribe. Small bribe. I'm not opposed to castrating these fuckers. Okay, so, the conquest of Rome. The Pope is now at your mercy, deposing him and destroying his institution will clearly anger all Christendom, but you will free yourself from his power. On the other hand, allowing the Pope to remain in power of the Vatican. But on a other hand, the Pope will remain in power. So, better for foreign nations to keep the Pope in power despite the grievances with him. Depose the Pope. Jesus Christ. Now, we are going to maintain the Pope. Okay, and then that just makes me have papal standing 10 again. So probably I actually didn't need to turn him into a vassal. But that's okay. I can now ask the Pope for money. But no, because if anything at all, at least they are... I'll have to keep him around for a little bit, but I think I don't have to now give him the... just some stuff finished up. I don't think I have to keep giving him money now, at least. But basically, I think we have to wait for us to have him be my vassal for a long time. For long enough. And then we can have it so I'm just going to annex him at this point. Basically what we'll do. So let's see, so get that there. You guys... Let's see, do we have only one food building? Yeah, we have one food building. Some more food here. You guys... Yeah, we'll get some more food in this area. Excommunication lifted. There we go. And then Worthy Bride. No, that's got authority loss. Don't want to do that. And then, okay, now we're doing better for loyalty. Is there anybody else that has disloyal? You didn't get a wife. You don't have enough points to try and get a wife. And then technically you can't for some reason. Okay. Yeah, no, because I don't think I can do this at the moment right now. I believe I have to have you guys be a vassal. Yeah, I have to wait. I have to wait 20 turns. But because you guys are one city, it will not be that long. It will not take that long to try and get you guys to be annexed by us. But no, I think that's good. We got the best of both worlds. I was able to have it. So again, I think I just needed to have that. I could have just not released him, but it's okay. We'll have him under our control again in 20 turns. But I think for right now, then, I'm curious. I want to see like the new unit types I have available. Honestly, I'm very curious about that. Let's try just raising a random little army around here, just temporarily, if anything at all, because I'm curious. So, yeah, these guys, I actually feel like I almost maybe need to get some of you at some point. Nothing too crazy with the current units. Although, I do know, I'm just going to disband you, because that's just all the units that we've been able to see before. There's stuff down here. I want to see what those guys look like. They're technically a light era unit, but they say they're recruitable, so I'm curious.
Get to it, men.
Yeah, that's a high era one. These guys are available. Why the fuck are they available right now? Superior handgun cavalry. Yeah, you guys should not be in... I don't think you guys should be available now. It's a little awkward. That's definitely an issue with Earl's mods. Interesting. Okay. But no, so we've got that. But I think we might actually be done for right now. Because basically I'm just debating. Do I conquer you guys? At the moment, you don't hate me. So I could try and just get trade with you. And then we go with the plan of action of going over here and pushing into, just pushing to the east, pushing hard to the east, slowly but surely conquering all the way to Jerusalem. I'd lose a lot of trade income, but I think we'll be able to make up for it over time. Also, I love that I'm Lubert the Mad. Love it. Can I actually see why I have that trait? So... dangerous, charismatic, good looking, unsure about the afterlife. There's only 2 negative ones he has. I think it's the dangerous one is what is doing it for us. Possibly, but no, I think again I will be done for right now because I'm just kind of curious like where we want to go. I know the goal is we want to conquer Jerusalem. I'm just debating if I want to have it so we decide to attack the forces of Iberia first and conquer you guys, or if we just leave you alone and try and have it so that the money that we'll lose from breaking all my agreements with you guys, I make up for by trading with you. We could do that. But I will be done for right now, so if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys did, let me know down in the comments down below. Love hearing what you guys have to say about this campaign. Thoughts in general. This is Rampaned. I'll see you guys next time.